changed, but I might just get the run going. Joining me on Discord is the creator of the game, or one of the creators, Patrick.
Hello, I'm Patrick GH3, one of the 4 creators.
Alright. I'm gonna start the run in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. This is a I Wanna Be the Guy fan game. I don't really run anything else, so it's based on I Wanna Be the Guy. The first stage specifically, all the trolls, traps and stuff that you have to figure out. Oh yeah, good. I didn't die on the first screen. That's really good. So, Patrick, tell us a little bit about the story of this game, how it came to be.
Okay, so this game was made by 4 people, including myself, over about 2.5 months. And it was debuted at the Fan Game Marathon, which is a marathon we put on for I Wanna Be the Guy fan games.
Oh, it says ESA here. What a surprise.
Oh, what a surprise. This screen used to have the initials of our marathon, Fan Game Marathon, but we changed it for this version.
So yeah, this world is about avoiding traps, which is pretty difficult, because you also want to go fast. I'm gonna do a skip here, or attempt to do a skip, called the corner skip. I didn't get it. That jump is really precise. You have to like 1 or 2 frames to re-jump or something. I'm just gonna wait now. Didn't really expect to get that. Alright. Now bouncing apples, cherries, delicious fruit, whatever. That was good RNG. Alright. This game was blind raced at Fan Game Marathon 2016, which is our community-owned event, pretty much. Organized by our community. Where a ton of I Wanna Be the Guy fan games are being ran every year, apparently, from now on. So how did the idea for this game come along to make it what it is? Who came up with the concept, the stage selection and stuff?
We were inspired by Boshi, and how, you know, Boshi is a pretty popular game.
That's a very good inspiration. I agree with that.
We took the idea of video game worlds because they're very relatable, and kind of everyone in the chat can like say, oh, this world is from this game. So we kind of based it off that.
Alright.
This first world is kind of based on fan games.
And this boss, I have a question. Did you playtest this boss? Did you ever not realize that purple is incredibly much harder than the rest of the attacks? And of course I get purple. Oh, I'm dead. Purple is the only attack you die to, pretty much at all. You don't die to anything else, this boss. Oh, and if you miss the boss, you heal him, which is pretty great. So, I have to time my shots. He speeds up and he gets lower on HP, so it gets harder and harder to hit him. Now he turns red at the end. There he has 4 HP. I shouldn't die here. Okay. So yeah. I'm gonna cry a little bit more about the bosses later. Most of them have like one attack that is comparatively harder than the rest. But we're gonna get to that, and Patrick can explain what exactly happens. I hope. Alright, now we got these intermission platforming things. Maybe you can spot something out of the ordinary if you look closely. Some of these blocks are turning into other stuff. I don't know if you saw it. You're gonna see that a bunch more. So yeah, we are in the Mario world, which uses Mario gimmicks. All the worlds are pretty much using gimmicks from the games they come from, as far as I know. So we gotta juggle this Koopa around and use him to break the wall. We gotta go really fast here to make a cycle, so we're gonna just flip through this block. It's hard to explain why this works. It's like fan game mechanics. I messed that up. Incredible. Alright, let's just do it again. Basically, as long as the kid touches a block like that, if you press jump again, you're gonna get pulled into it pretty much. Alright, the cycle is weird. Okay. So was that like... how was it decided who makes what in the game, or was it just people saying, I want to do this, I want to do that, or how did it
was very organic, just like a lot of hobbyist games are. We each had our hand in each of the stages, and there are 9 stages, I believe. So, you know, one person kind of coded things. a lot of people worked on different parts of the level design. So you'll see one save point was made by one person, and the next was made by another person.
Also, this save is great. You do this platforming thing, and then the giant bullet bill comes up, so you go backwards. And now you do the thing again. It's incredibly good level design, doing the same thing 3 times. It's just great. Alright. This screen is really, really cool. These thrombs are gonna be pretty trolly, as you're gonna notice. Which is a thing in these games. Trolls, and especially swamps, tend to troll quite a bit. Bye. This is basically all trial and error when you first play it, so try to not get frustrated. This swamp doesn't do anything for some reason. It's just there to spook you. We're almost done with stage 2, unless I die to the last jump, which has happened before, but it's a marathon, it's not gonna happen, right? Alright. There's always this one free screen on the way to the boss, which is like the border between the stage and the boss. We don't count that to the platform anymore. Okay. And this is Bowser. He has 3 different attacks. He's gonna use each attack once and then a random attack like in Time. This attack is pretty bad. It's like the only attack you die to. Push the shell, thank you. And now I have to shoot the bullet bill back. Like it moves towards me all the time. Also rip the princesses. Also E. In case anyone doesn't know it, the E is the crown. Zoomed in. Okay, I got fireballs twice, which is, I think, the best attack to get twice. Alright, he's dead. Now I gotta jump over him. I almost jumped too early, but time safe. Alright. Up to the next stage. You're gonna see this part a lot. It gets like more and more difficult, I think, is what it's supposed to do. At least it feels more difficult later on. So, Mega Man stage. That's extra life. We're gonna grab that because it kills us. I'm wondering who made this next save. The next save is really, really bad. Probably my least favorite in the game. The extra lives from the ceiling are random, so it can actually be impossible to beat the save sometimes. That was
Piece of Cheese 87 made this save. He's in the chat right now.
Alright. I'm not gonna say anything, but direct all your hate towards him. Just kidding, he's a cool guy. Everyone makes bad stuff once in a while. It's like this game was made for a speedrun marathon, but it's not really made as a speedrun game. There's like questionable decisions everywhere. We're gonna get to that later on. You probably know what I mean, Patrick.
Yes, I know exactly what you mean.
Good. In this stage, the hermit crabs. This one has a random chance, 50-50, to walk left or right at the start. He walked left, which is good, because we had skipped the save. And make an earlier cycle. We're gonna skip the save again, because I don't even know. I like to live dangerously. Watch me die now and lose like 30 seconds. We're gonna skip this save as well, though. Well, crazy. Big fish. He takes 15 shots. I don't know why this is here. It takes like quite a while. And he's dead. Because this game is great, this charged at you for whatever reason. A lot of trial and error. Also, want to mention, this game is free to download, as is pretty much every other I Want to Be the Guy fan game. Because copyright infringement is a thing, to put it mildly. Our community basically steals assets and everything else just from other games. Which is fine, because we don't earn any money with it. Oh. So, were you the lead designer for this, Patrick? Or like the project leader? Or was everyone like equally involved?
You could call me the leader.
That's what I thought, because you always do that kind of stuff. And we're done with Mega Man World. Now for the boss, which is Bubble Man. Casually, probably the easiest boss by far. In speedruns, not so much. Because this is like the only boss in the game where you want to optimize your damage. Good. And dealing damage to him while dodging stuff can be really, really difficult. Hey, that was perfect. I didn't miss a single shot. So yeah, if you want to check out more of these games, they are pretty much all streamed on Twitch under the I Wanna Be The Guy directory, except for Boshi, which has its own. Also, the Twitch team, the Wannabes, is a team of 16 very good fan game players, including me. I'm very good. And there's like a website called delicious-fruit.com where you can download these games or get links to these games. I hope the server doesn't crash now, but who knows. This delicious fruit thing is a meme in our community. Some people call these the things I thought at the start apples, some call them cherries. I think the creator of the original I Wanna Be The Guy said it's delicious fruit. So I think that's canon. Oh. This cycle is really hard to get. If you don't get the cycle, you have to wait for like 5 times for them to switch sides before you can go. So making that is really important. Also, this is a cave story world in case people can't tell. I probably couldn't have pointed that out. Like, I have not played Cave Story. So... I don't really have much to talk about. I have to kind of focus on everything. There's like trolls everywhere that I have to keep in mind. I'm gonna try to do a skip here. Usually I'm supposed to go around this twice, but you can trigger the laser and dodge it and then jump over. Which is pretty tough, actually. I can't do it. Maybe I should just go around twice, but it's too late now. I'm committed. There we go. Okay. We are about halfway, not really halfway, quarter into the run, a third. This is the worst boss. You have to explain what happened on this boss. It's like random how long it takes between attacks. It's like, the rockets are really random, they like cross over sometimes, and it's really hard to dodge. Don't get me wrong, you want to see rockets because they allow more damage, but it's such a weird attack.
This boss is loosely based off the actual Balrog boss in Cave Story, but it obviously doesn't work as well as in Cave Story.
I don't know how it works coding-wise, that he takes like a random amount of time between attacks. It's weird. Like sometimes he just jumps and jumps and jumps and shoots rockets over and over. And sometimes he just waits for an extra hit between. I have no idea how that works. Also, if you haven't noticed yet, there's the ESA logo as a block sometimes. Pretty rarely. Which is another thing we just added to the game to make it a little bit special. And now for Kirby World, which is a little tiny bit special. We are a golf ball now, and we want to play golf. I hope you're excited about golf, because I'm really, really excited. We have to get par or below. That was too short. This section is actually surprisingly difficult, so you have to do a lot of very precise shot power to get into the correct positions. Okay, that was perfect. Now, who made this world? I'm really curious because I want to applaud them on the great gameplay.
Mr. Wonderful came up with the idea, and I did the programming.
Good job.
And then we both did the level design.
On this first shot, you have a 2-frame window to shoot, by the way. I got it. Okay, you can continue now.
This world is probably the most fun to watch people play for the first time as a game maker. So just so you know.
Ah, I'm not getting the dunks. Oh, that was a semi-dunk-ish. The thing is, if you have to do an extra shot, it just costs like an extra second or two every time until the ball stops rolling and everything, so... You really want to get the dunks, if you can. All these strats I'm doing are not very obvious from the start. Like, you can't see the map before you do it. So doing the strats I do casually, that's not gonna happen. Birdie! I'm just gonna call out the names I get. I got nothing else to do. Oh, God.
Can I plug a quick donation, maybe?
Yep. That's actually a good time for
yeah,
donations.
Spam actually donated $30, and as mentioned, 3 mistakes during my Trickmania run means $30. Appreciate all the support and keep racing more and more. Less than 3. And Royce donates $10 saying, hey BBF,
Nice.
always love your stream. Good luck on the run. BBF happy.
Now for probably the most difficult hole. You have 5 shots and you're most likely gonna need all 5. Because of something weird. I don't know why this is here, but there's a trap up there. I have no idea. Pretty random.
I put that there because you had to have at least one trap in the golf stage.
Oh, I missed the
Just
dunk.
had to.
Bummer. At least I didn't mess up the shot afterwards, which happened before, which cost a really, really big amount of time. Alright, the final hole, where the par is 12. Which is much more than you're ever gonna need, if you know what you're doing. I sure hope I don't need 12 now. Good. Can I get a really good angle here? Perfect. That was actually perfect. Wow, that was perfect as well. That was really, really good. And the dunk. Albatross. That was a really sick last hole. Alright. That's golf done. Thankfully, it's a huge choke point in runs for me. Sometimes I just can't do it. It's like, sometimes it's just impossible to do it. Up to Sonic Worlds, where the gimmick is collecting rings. This world is annoying because all the animals that move around, I should reload. I missed that coin. Did I say coin several times now? I mean rings. I always mess that up, I don't know why. Damn you, Mario. These hornets that you see in the top, they shoot on a random rhythm. And I almost got sniped there, and then I died to the spike anyway. So, I probably should have died to the snipe. I guess, doesn't really matter now. Also, the ring box is dumb. This is going fantastic. This is like the first part that's going absolutely terribly. Which is pretty good, because we are pretty far into the run. I can't do it. That's what I mean. Screens are generally pretty long because you have to loop around stuff all the time to collect all the rings. I hope I don't mess up even more now. Nice! RNG, dude! That's why I don't really like the stage. In case that isn't obvious yet. Oh no, wait, okay. This time he shot really early, so that just went.
The stage is full of very long segments, which makes deaths pretty costly usually.
But on the plus side, it had really funny trolls, so... I like the trolls in this stage. For example, this. Timber! Like, the sound effects just fit so well. There's gonna be another one later.
That's one of the creators, Mr. Wonderful, yelling timber.
Oh. I didn't know that. Today I learned. Shoutouts to everyone that made this game, by the way. If you ask me, this is like the best fan game made in the West, in the Western community, like non-Asian, basically European American community. It's really, really good. It probably doesn't look very fun when I play really bad, but it's actually fun. It might be too difficult for people that haven't played I Wanna Be the Guy fan games before, but it's definitely beatable. It will take like 10 to 15 hours for someone that hasn't played them before, I would guess. So you're getting your playtime worth out of not spending any money on it. Alright. Time for the best troll in the game. The sound effect fits perfectly.
I'm hit.
It's so good. By far my favorite troll. Also, you have to collect the rings in a certain order, otherwise the golden rings kill you. We have time for a donation on the next boss, because I'm just gonna not talk if I die to him, because it's the worst boss in the game, literally. Which sucks, because it has the best track, and I don't know, it's just bad. Maybe we have a donation, go ahead.
We don't have any donations, unfortunately.
That's too bad.
But I want to quickly remind everyone that all your donations up until $45,000 will get matched by an anonymous Save the Children donor. So definitely take this chance and donate now and help us reach our 45K match.
This is where the boss gets stupid. these springs are RNG, and sometimes he just gives you a really bad pattern where it's really hard to hit him. I've been lucky so far. Let's see. This is probably the boss I died to the most in runs. Well, lately it's probably the fun. Rip. I shouldn't have talked. I always jinx stuff. I'm basically known for jinxing stuff in the community. I have that habit of going into streams and just calling a run, and then the run dies a couple of minutes later. So the BBF jinx is actually real. As you just saw, I just jinxed myself really hard. So yeah, the fireballs are RNG as well, so he has like a lot of ways to make it really hard to hit him. And these hornets don't really help. At least they don't shoot. Okay. That was close. The good thing is you have to like think on the spot. This boss isn't very pattern heavy. You'd have to think on the spot how you get through the fireballs to hit him. How you dodge the springs while caring about the hornets. Alright, last phase. Let's not die, please. One more hit. Okay. This boss is terrible. Just saying. Alright. We're getting closer to the fun part. Fun in quotation marks. One more stage before we get to the fun part. And the stage is V6. Or BBV, if you don't know what V6 means. Basically gravity switch gimmicks. So as red kid I jump normally, as blue kid I switch upside down, or switch gravity. I can only bounce off these white lines as blue kid. Also dude, which is actually a reference to me, because I say dude all the time. Shout out to the creators for making that.
You're welcome.
I'm pretty sure I had to tell you, because in the original release that wasn't there.
Yeah, we added that just for you.
That's really nice of you. Very much appreciated. So we reload there to make a good cycle hopefully work. Also this part is confusing. Okay, we're not gonna make the cycle now. Here's a double troll. Like on the previous skill you have to switch and then get unswitched by the line. That saved both two lines chased you so you didn't have to do anything. Which is pretty clever. I guess it's like the Vini Vini Vici section of this game. A bunch of screens in a row, and then you do them backwards.
In the initial release of this game, there used to be a skip where you could skip this whole long segment to 3 screens.
Why did you fix that?
But we patched it because we liked the segment and we did not want people skipping it.
God damn it.
There are some things later on we didn't patch though.
I'm really happy about that. I probably wouldn't run this game if you didn't. If you fixed that stuff. Because RNG is RNG. You can already start guessing what the RNG world is going to be. What game the RNG world is going to be based off. Spoiler alert, it's really easy to guess. Just think of a game that relies heavily on RNG. I guess Twitch chat is probably gonna guess it by now. Oh. I can actually see Twitch chat. I'm pretty sure they got it already. At least one person did.
Pretty sure they did.
We have 2 anonymous donations, one $10 and one $5.
Let me beat this
Thank you.
save real quick, then you can go ahead. The save is probably the hardest in this. The last part is like a 2-frame window, and I don't know why. It's like the hardest part of the game. I was told it's this difficult because the save is too short, which is a really bad reason. Okay, I got it. Now we can go ahead with donations.
Yeah, we have another anonymous $10 donation with no message. Also not allocated to any bid war or goal. So if you donate, make sure to check out all the goals and bid wars.
So now we fight Victoria. I think it's her name, its name, I don't know. Probably the easiest fight in speedruns. Casually, probably as well. I think Bubble Man is a little bit easier. But this is very hard. You just tap left for this attack. There's a little skip in this boss. We can deal 1 extra damage at some point. You could do that twice, but if you do it twice, there's a chance you get stuck in the ceiling and can't leave the screen. So I'm not gonna try that. Oh, I missed it. I have 1 more chance to do that now. For some reason, I can't do that hit anymore. I used to be able to get it almost consistently. I didn't get it again. Why can I not get that anymore? Whatever. Just gonna beat the boss regularly then. Hitting him twice, or her twice rather, saves like 8 seconds. Kinda unfortunate we didn't get it. Alright. Now for the fun part. Oh boy. I'm really happy I found a way to make the RNG better or less worse. Alright. We know this guy from Boshi. Instead of fighting Missing No, we are gonna get teleported to Pokemon World. And now we have to collect 5 keys. And they are in random positions. There are 8 positions, I think, maybe 9, where they can spawn in. And there are 5 of them.
And it chooses 5.
Okay. I know this game very well. So there's a key here. Oh my god! The last step encounter. At least it's Jigglypuff. It's like one of the fastest encounters you can get. Last grass encounter is really, really, really bad. Really, really, really bad. The trick I found was going to the main menu after you collect a key to reset the step counter. Like after an encounter you get a random number of steps in grass until you get an encounter. Oh, I didn't check if that was a key. That was my fault. Oh, whatever. You're gonna see more of the Pokemon fights, which is pretty fun. I was afraid of not showing off any. Let's see if I can get any of the actual non-Pokemon encounters for memes. There are 2 non-Pokemon encounters, or Pokemons, I guess. Are you? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, I'm messing up my movement through the grass. Alright. I don't know why the death counter and time on the title screen isn't working, but it's not working. Just saying. I forgot to check for the key again. Oh well. Okay, there's one there. We are gonna get an encounter on the way to that key regardless. I just don't want to get an early one, because then I might get 2, and that would be absolutely horrendous. I'm taking all the extra grass steps. Alright. Oh no. This is like the only Pokemon that can damage me. It's by far the hardest fight. At least it's using the easy attack. Okay. Dodging this is like RNG. The angle is RNG. It can sometimes be like almost impossible. Okay, that's easy. Good. That was really good RNG. Please no encounter. Good. Now we have to Death Warp. Hopefully there's a spike. Nope, we didn't get a spike. If there's a spike next to the Pokemon so you can't jump up, the spike kills you instantly. If you kill yourself by pressing Q over and over, it takes up a little bit because of iframes. Is the key on the right for once? Every time I've run this game here and practiced, the key was always on the left. Oh, it's on the right. That's fine. That's about a 25% chance to get an encounter here. We didn't get one. Good. Now we Death Warp again. Oh, I feel bad about skipping this one. It's the corner jump. It's a jump I tried to do in stage 1 for swag.
It's my favorite Pokemon, actually.
I can't, did I actually do the button skip in stage 1? I can't even remember. I was like that other skip in stage 1. I completely forgot if I even tried it. I probably did out of muscle memory. So, Biker Bread. Shoutouts to BMX Bandit, who is Biker Bread in our community. Politoad, we want him to use Swagger. We want him to use Swagger. Hello? Swagger?
He's not gonna now.
Hello? He has 3 attacks, dude. 3! Can he use Swagger? Oh my god, this is the worst RNG I've ever had in this fight. There we go. So Swagger inverts my controls and gives me more damage. Just like it confuses you in the original and gives you attack. And it stacks, so the more you get it, the faster you kill this guy. So not getting Swagger for like 10 attacks is probably the worst RNG I've ever had. Now, artillery. Of course he starts with the difficult attack. I think I got lucky. Just keep doing this. Yep, keep doing this. This is fine. Uh oh. Oh god. Okay. 4 HP is good. We need as much HP as we can possibly get. Because we're doing pretty much the only major skip in the game. We are walking past this guy. Did I fuck up? I fucked up. No! Alright, now we have to do this fight that we usually skip, which I haven't pretty much practiced at all, so...
You got this.
Estimate might be in danger. Just saying.
This doesn't look like danger to me. Yet.
Ah, it is. Dying. Oh god. I guess it would be worth... Can I, like, not die to this guy? That would be fantastic. Why is this fight so difficult? It's, like, more difficult than the gym leader. Come on, dude. Okay. This is gonna be pretty tough. I'm just setting myself up for the hype 1 HP gym leader fight. Obviously. Oh, that was close.
Totally intended.
Oh god. Oh god. Can you stop using Rain Dance? That would be fantastic. Stop, please. Oh god. Yeah. Top level RNG. Alright. We're just gonna try again. Unfortunately, we can't skip the trainer, so that was probably the biggest mistake I could have possibly done in the entire run. Now I have to deal with it. I messed it up in a PB run once. That was like 40 seconds out or something, and I messed the trainer skip up, and I'm like super cautious about it, which means I messed it up even more. I hate this Pokemon. It sucks because it was my favorite Pokemon in Pokemon in Gen 1, and now it's like the worst Pokemon ever. Okay. The good thing is you can single jump to hit him when you're upside down.
It's not done yet.
Not even close. Alright. Can you stop using Rain Dance? It's the only difficult attack he has. Surf looks really special.
We've got a couple of donations if you want me to read.
We have some time after this section is over. Oh my god, I'm gonna die again. I can't believe this. Why am I so bad? Come on, die. God bless. Okay. You can read donations now.
Okay, we have $5 from Mr. Takahashi. Oh gosh. Who is this God Gamer? PogChamp.
I'm not playing like a God Gamer, but shout out to the Swedish Dark Souls God Gamer that always gets unlucky.
We have Mr. Knigar donating $1 saying, "Hello everyone, this stream makes me happy. Me and my dog Pissy is watching the stream. Keep it up, BBF."
Oh, well, I was watching the San Andreas run earlier, and I was really, really happy how wholesome the community is to watch the stream with like relatives and pets. That was a pretty good meme back then. I was watching the stream with my sister, by the way, and I really enjoyed that run. Oh, can I do this fight with 1 HP? I probably should have died on purpose to get back to full, but YOLO.
This is much more entertaining anyways.
Yeah.
Brings up the hype.
So Magikarp is actually somewhat dangerous for once. Not really.
By the way, this is an accurate representation of our community members, TJ and Clayson.
Yep. The two little girls are the two guys that organized Flying Game Marathon last year. They are two little girls. Alright. Victory Bell, spam Solar Beam. No! That is the thing you don't want to see. Oh god, I get pulled towards him.
Aww.
Yeah. Attract into whatever is terrible. It's really hard to dodge when you get pulled towards the enemy all the time. So I'm pretty sure I'm not going to finish Underestimate now, but that's fine. At least I'm not going super under. People expected a world record, but I think that hope is dead because the world record already finished.
Not with that attitude. Still got it.
According to game time, I still have 30 seconds. Oh god. This is the hardest attack in the entire gym. That hit me twice. I'm a little bit disheartened by the run now. To be honest, but I'm still gonna finish, obviously.
We believe in you.
I'm pretty sure I can do it. I have 2 guys to my side for moral support, but they're not really doing anything.
Oh, you didn't pay us well enough.
That's right.
Maybe I have a donation from Electrics that can cheer you up a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Electrics donates $5 saying, this wasn't much of a speedrun, more of a one video completion. A speedrun would be the game completed without any deaths, failed jumps or stopping. I have to give it that this is impressive, but it's not a good speedrun.
Thanks for that donation. That's a good one. That's like the biggest meme in our community. There we go with the solar beam. Donation brought good RNG, so donate more for more good RNG.
When speedrunning fan games, lots of deaths are actually expected because the games are just so precise. So it's kind of a
another
joke.
guy in the community, Denfrock, got a world record. That was in a really tough game. And there was a guy on the YouTube comments like, dude, you should have done it without dying. This is not a speedrun. So that just turned into a meme. Yes, we did it! Woo! I'm gonna clap for myself, because I'm selfish like that. Alright, time to get to the last stage. Last stage is really, 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 really cool. And not based on any game as far as I know.
It actually is. The gimmicks are based on a game called Knit Underground.
God damn it! Whatever. Also, I should have probably talked about the story of this game. This green guy showed up at the start. He thinks that we enjoy dying, so he sends out on an adventure where we die a bunch. And now the kid realized that dying is actually pretty fun, so he thanks him for it. They're having a fun time, you know. Very wholesome story.
As you do.
So there are different things here. The blue one makes you shoot in a straight line. Hello? Okay. The red gives you a boost. You activate them by shooting. And the green one lets you move freely. This diagonal is the worst jump in the game, by the way. Hey, I first tried it. That's like such a weird jump. I usually die to it like 5 times. Oh, now I can... Hey, I'm getting good at this. Good time to get good. So you have to use the gimmicks to beat the saves. Which is pretty tricky sometimes. Oh god. Also, sour please.
In terms of balance, I think one of our biggest regrets is the first stage and this last stage are just too hard compared to the rest.
So we're gonna go under here because we don't really have a hitbox or something. The death plane doesn't kill us. Yeah. Oh, there's another Ela on the right, by the way. ESA. I missed that the first time I played through this version when I was test playing. I'm gonna try the skip once on this screen. It's not gonna work, I can already tell you. I've made it once in my life. Go like here. You can do that jump and skip like the entire right side of the screen. Basically this entire second save. Can my jump button work? That would be nice. I think I'm pressing jump before I land. Which happens to me quite a bit. So this. We have to reload here to respawn the blue one. What? I did not touch that spike. The game is lying to me. Okay, please don't choke. That jump is kinda tricky. Okay. Gotta save my second jump here and use the gimmicks instead to get over there. Okay, we don't... I was happy too early. Usually I don't die after that landing. That landing is precise. Okay. We're gonna do another skip here, which is entirely timing based. There's no visual cue or anything. We have to fly to the portal and press shoot to land in the portal. And I first tried it, which is nice, considering I didn't see shit. I hope I'm allowed to save it here. Pretty sure I am. Wow. This is probably the hardest part of this stage. That jump in particular. You have like almost no time to activate the power-up once you get it. Furthermore, if you are really interested in TTF, we have a community Discord that you can join and ask questions. We are a very, very helpful community to new people. If you have trouble with a certain jump or whatever, just ask there, and they're gonna exactly tell you what to do. Dang. Actually going overestimate by quite a bit. I'm worrying too much. Doesn't matter. This screen, this first part is kind of precise. You got a full falling speed. If you had another jump to set it up, it would be pretty easy, but you don't. Okay. Last screen of the game before the final boss, by the way. Okay. That was really, really close. I want like 1 pixel below the spike. Alright, final boss hype. This boss has 2 phases. Can I shoot this bullet? It's very chokeable because it has a lot of RNG. Alright, now I have to hit him with his own apples. Which is kind of reminiscent of Soulrin and Yoshi. Probably where that idea came from.
That's exactly where that idea came from.
Alright, now for the RNG heavy part. And this can give you very, very unfavorable patterns. Okay.
Jeez.
Now for this part.
You're really not having any luck today, are you?
Used it all just now.
Start just now. It's gonna stop in a minute here.
Let's hope I don't die on this part. We have to do some platforming to get to the second phase. If I was ballsy or a Tess or whatever, I could play ahead of the scrolling screen and finish the screen really fast, but I'm not at that level yet. Alright. I'm gonna play it safe. Okay. We didn't choke. Second phase. These platforms are random, which is really, 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 really bad. Sometimes they just disappear and you don't have a platform right under yourself and you have to like think of something really quick. This has like 5 attacks, I think, maybe 6. Who knows? This attack is the worst. If you have bad platform in this attack, it can be impossible, I think. But this is a really good one. Yeah. I got lucky. Oh, that didn't hit. Maybe I always be aware that the platforms are gonna switch. Second to last attack. That's a really high chance I choke at the end, so let's hope that does not happen.
Jinx said.
Shouldn't have said that, but whatever.
Too late now.
Alright. We just have to survive now. Okay. Yay! Oh. That actually intended we are saving time by making this, and the time is coming up. That was the final boss, that was Run the Marathon. I hope you enjoyed the run. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that was bad. Oh well, I survived it. Now the credits roll, they go for like a minute. Then the game is gonna thank you for having the run at ESA and telling you to enjoy the marathon for the rest. I don't know.